Hey everyone, and welcome to the 17th day of our epic China trip. Today we're in Yangshuo. We're going to explore everything that the town has to offer, including these bamboo rafts going down the river that you can see behind us. But before we do all that, we're going to go downstairs and get our breakfast. We've come down for our breakfast. We're sitting here on a table overlooking the river and the karst mountains right behind us. Chairs are a little bit wet because it was raining last night, but that's not a big issue. We'll soon dry off. And we have now ordered breakfast. I've gone for the French toast. Matthew has gone for the banana and chocolate pancakes. And Holly has gone for the fruit plate. And we're all having juices as well. So, nice little location to have our breakfast, nice and relaxing, overlooking the river. And the bamboo rafts going down there. I don't know if you can see that. We'll be doing that shortly, in about an hour's time. I think yours is just chopping up some fruit.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what dragon fruit reminds me of?
What?
Kiwis.
Yeah, a little bit.
They have that, like...
Same texture, but a bit different colour.
Yeah, and different, like, kind of tasting, but same texture. There's a bunch of seeds in them.
Yeah.
It's stuff. They remind me of kiwis. Just without the, like, I don't know, you know, the
Green.
sour nuts or whatever, kiwis. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very fresh.
The apple juice.
Yeah.
This is very fresh. There's pieces of orange in it.
This is apple skin.
So my French toast has arrived. Looks totally different than you get the French toast in places like Hong Kong. Smells a bit like an omelette as well. So we'll try that. Normally I have my French toast with like honey drizzled on it and a little bit of cream on the side. But let's try this. Yeah, it's not sweet at all, and it does taste more like an omelette than you'd expect it to. It'd be nice to get some. Yeah, you can try to got that.
Okay, I don't want to try it anymore.
So, yeah, it tastes a bit like an omelette. It'd be nice to have some honey drizzled over it. That.
Just like a doughy omelette.
Doughy omelette, yeah. But maybe different regions do it in different style. So here's Holly's fruit plate. We've got some watermelon, some apple, and some pineapple. And here's Matthew's banana and chocolate pancake. That looks really good.
It is really
Did
good.
you say there's pineapple?
Yeah, what's that one?
This is pear.
Oh, pear. Okay, so here's Holly's fruit plate. She's got some watermelon, some pear, and some apple.
In what universe does she like pineapple?
Speaking to the lady on reception, to get on these bamboo rafts, we just have to walk upstream about 10 minutes, and that's where they start from. So I think you can guess where we're going now. Yeah, that's right. Upstream for 10 minutes. It's 11:05. As we're walking, there's lots of places you can view the river just from the left-hand side. So we are just walking right next to the river here. And you can see all the bamboo rafts going over the little waterfalls, the little weirs down there. I'm going to assume they're probably all man-made, maybe to stop fish in certain areas. I'm not sure. But there's still loads of bamboo rafts going down. It's about 11:10 in the morning now. So we've had a bit of a lazy morning, if I'm honest. We had a nice lie-in, had a nice breakfast, sat round for a bit, and now we're going to go on these bamboo rafts. Been thinking about these for months. Ever since I booked the trip, I've been thinking this is going to be one of the highlights of the trip. Just going down the Yulong River, which I think this part is called the Yulong River. The river a bit further near Yangshuo is called the Lijiang River. Now, doesn't that look relaxing? I've been looking forward to doing that. We should be there in about another 5 minutes. So it looks like we're coming to a bit of a raft area, but I still think it's still quite far up there where we've got to go. These rafts here, I'm not sure why they're tied up here. They haven't got the chairs on or anything. Oh, that one has. Yeah, maybe they're big long benches, Matthew said. Well, it looks like we've found a place where we can take the raft from. We're coming up to a gated area, the car park, so I assume it's going to be here. And it looks like the lorries are bringing the boats, well, the rafts back. So look at that. So there's the rafts coming back. I'm going to assume that this is the prices. So I've Google translated that price list there. It looks like we're going to go on line 4, which is 3 kilometers long, and it's going to cost 200 yuan. So that's about £21 per raft. So we're going to need 2 rafts. Matthew and Holly are going to go on 1 raft, and I'm going to go on another. You can only fit 2 people per raft. And I guess this place over here is the ticket office. So we're just booking our tickets now. It's coming to 400 for line 4. You have to show your passports like everything else here in China. So this is the line we now need to join once we bought the ticket. So we've just purchased our tickets. So now we've come from the ticket office, which is just over there. We've walked across the road and now we've joined the queue here to go on to the rafts itself. Don't know how long this is going to take. 2 people per raft, so it might only be about 10 minutes before we get on there. Ready to go on the rafts, Holly?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on board. They wouldn't let Holly and Matthew ride together, so unfortunately Matthew is by himself now. So Matthew is going in that raft there by himself, so he's not 100% happy with that, and I would have rather them 2 travel together, if I'm honest. Here's me and Holly on the boat. There we go. So we're well away now from the dock area. Matthew is 4 rafts ahead of us. I'm keeping a good eye on him though to make sure we don't lose track of where he is. I wish him and Holly could have been on the same one. Matthew and Holly don't like going anywhere with strangers by themselves, obviously. That's what they've been brought up to believe in. Don't go anywhere with strangers.
I'm not with you.
No, you're with me. You're with me. That's okay. You're safe. And he's safe as well. It's just uncomfortable him being by himself. So he's not going to enjoy this at all now.
I mean, technically he's not by himself.
No, he's not by himself. So it looks like we're coming to our first weir, getting ready to go down. Here it is right ahead of us now. Remember to lift your feet up.
Yeah, I will.
Got to make sure you lift your feet up as well like that so you don't get wet. Here we go, feet up. Oh. About the raft so far, Holly. Do you like it?
It's the best when we go down the real wherever they're called. So
Yeah.
waterfall.
So there is Matthew. Big smile.
Are you having fun? He said yeah.
Yeah. And we're going right past our hotel as well now. So we're just going past our hotel here, the Yangshuo Mountain Retreat. And this is what we were filming earlier when we were here, everybody coming down this place. Are you ready to go down the next weir, Holly? Yeah?
Oh, you're welcome.
Gotta hold tight and lift your feet up.
Your trousers are that.
So we need to make sure our feet are all up so they don't get wet. Like that. Lift your feet up, Holly.
Okay, I will get closer so they don't get like, so they don't start hurting. Okay.
Here we go. Oh, we're going at a bit of an angle. Okay, ready? Whoa! Feet up.
What's in my face?
It went in your face. Tell you what, let's get Matthew, shall we? There he is. It does splash quite a bit, doesn't it?
I'm pretty excited.
Like, here we go. The trousers are wet. Holly's trousers are wet.
Okay.
So Holly's leggings are wet, my trousers are wet. And that's from lifting your legs up as well. Sounds like another one's coming up.
Yeah.
So get ready with your feet. Ready? Uh-oh. Lift our feet up. Whoa, that really went underwater. There's Matthew. Where is he? Oh, there he is. We had a little crash here. That one has gone into the bank. We've crashed into this person here.
I don't think that was meant to happen.
I don't think that was meant to happen either. And there's Matthew by there. I think we've got one more waterfall to go, and then that's the end of the ride. Is this the last weir, Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the best part. The
Yeah.
Or waterfalls, as I call them.
No waterfalls. So here's the last weir before we get off. Okay, so here we go. Down the weir. Lifting our feet up, making sure we don't get wet. We go, oh, this is the smallest one by the look of it. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it? That was just a little one.
Yeah, that was quite.
That was the smallest one so far. Okay, so it looks like we're coming to the end now. Looks like that's the place where we finish. So it looks like our bamboo rafting trip is coming to an end. I can see the docks ahead. That was really relaxing. It's just a shame. I felt a bit stressed for Matthew at the beginning, but I think he got on with it and he enjoyed it in the end. But you do get a little bit wet, not much, just it splashes your legs a bit when you go down those weirs.
Just remember to put your feet up while still get your shoes in.
Yeah, remember to put your feet up, or your shoes do get wet a bit. But yeah, I think we enjoyed that. So like you saw at the beginning, total price is 200 yuan per raft. That's about 22 pounds per raft. Children like Holly have to go with an adult, even though she's 10 years old.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe on size, not on age. Okay, so we're just arriving in the docks. I'll show you what that looks like now. So we're having a fight with the raft next to us, it looks like. Okay, thank you, 谢谢. You okay? Was that enjoyable?
Yeah.
Were you okay by yourself, yeah? Okay, that's good. I was worried for you. But it was okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So we're back on dry land now. I think but all of us really enjoyed that, didn't we? It was quite relaxing. What do you think? You like going down the waterfalls or the weirs? Yeah. So what we're going to do now, we're going to retrace our steps and walk all along the river back to the hotel and get some lunch, I think.
Yeah.
Are you hungry yet? Or maybe give it a bit more time? Oh, a bit hungry. Because we enjoyed the food in the hotel so much yesterday where we had dinner there, we're actually going to eat lunch there as well rather than going into Yangshuo to eat lunch. But after we do eat our lunch, we are going to head into Yangshuo, walk around the town a little bit, and we've got a really special show tonight called Impression Sanjay Li, which uses a natural amphitheatre of the rivers coming together and all these mountains around it, and it's a live show with, I think, hundreds of cast members. But we'll see more about that later, but we're really looking forward to it, and we also booked our tickets for that via trip.com, link in the description below. Anyway, we're going to walk over the bridge that way, back onto the other side of the river, and then we're going to head back to our hotel. I think we're probably about 1-2 kilometers away from it, maybe. So we'll get there in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It shouldn't be that bad. Nice leisurely walk along the way.
I enjoy the walk.
You enjoy the walks? Well, yeah, it's a nice scenery around here to have a walk, isn't
And
it?
it's also not too cold, but it's not too hot. So.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's start walking, shall we? So we just have one last look at all the rafts coming into the dock. It looks like this tour, the 200 yuan tour, is very popular. Nearly every single raft is actually coming to this dock here. So if you pay for a return trip and transfer, you get those electric carts over there back to where we started. But we didn't do that. So we're going to walk along the river now back to our hotel. Like I said, I think it should only be about 15 minutes. Nice leisurely walk along the river. It's what we need in the early afternoon, isn't there? Look around everywhere, make sure nobody is about to run you over. So you can see behind me here, this is where all the rafts, when they finished with all the people on there, line up and then get stacked up using that kind of escalator machine. It just goes like that, steps it up and up. It gets piled on top of each other. I think there's about 10 rafts per pile, and then they get added to the back of a lorry, which then takes it back to the initial starting point upriver where we came from a little earlier. Are you okay, Holly? Enjoying the view?
No, I'm not tall enough.
When you think each of these rafts costs 200 yuan to sail down to this point, the company that runs this business, they must be making so much money. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rafts just by there. So that is 4,000 yuan. So that's £400. £400 just that little bit by there. That's amazing. And you think that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rafts that are coming down this river throughout the day. Company, I know you've got to pay all these guys, all these pilots of the raft, but they must be making thousands and thousands of pounds doing this because it's just a continuous stream. Ever since we got up this morning, there's been rafts coming down the river. They're making an absolute killing, all this. I know there's big infrastructure involved. You got the lorry, you got all the employees, you got the pilots. But yeah, they're making so much money, so much money. And we're here in off-season as well. Imagine it in the summer, just how many people are going to be doing this. And I hope you've been able to hear me speaking here, because there's a speakerphone right ahead of me there. Just by there. And I don't know what it's saying. But anyway, we're going to head back to the hotel now, yeah?
Yeah.
Relax a bit and get some lunch. We're just looking to find the path next to the river now. Hopefully it won't be too far because there's nowhere to walk on this road. We just tried to get to the river, the path next to the river, by cutting through the car park of a hotel. The guard shouted at us and told us to leave. There's another one here we're going to try here because literally the river's over by there and there's a path that goes all the way along the river. It's better, a lot better walking along the river than it is walking on the road, which is actually taking us away from the river area. So here's another one. We're going to try just walking through the grounds here towards the river. This hotel we're walking through looks really nice. There's a nice infinity pool just behind us here. Maybe next time we'll come here. So we found the path that skirts the river. We're going to walk along this now all the way back to our hotel. Starting to get a bit of an appetite now, to be honest, so should be there pretty shortly. A big swimming pool here as well, empty, maybe because it's low season. Yeah, we'll go that way. We're just going to keep walking past the river. So keep the river on the left-hand side, Holly, and we'll get to our hotel very quickly. Keep her on the right-hand side, we won't. It's like I made a mistake. You can't walk all the way along the river. Could have sworn that you could, but somebody's put a lock on that gate to stop it opening, which means we've got to go back to the road. Oh no. Okay, we've walked quite a bit along here as well. Oh well. More exercise, isn't it? There's no escaping it. We're having to walk back on the road. And I don't really like doing this as well because it's quite dangerous. Because there's no pavement either side. I think I put Google Maps on just to see how long it takes to get to our hotel via walking on the road. It's a 20-minute walk on this with no pavement either side and cars and bikes coming directly at us. So we're walking in single file now. I'm making sure Matthew and Holly are behind me because I don't want anybody catching them just a little bit. We're also walking with the oncoming traffic coming towards us so we can actually see what's coming rather than something sneaking behind us. Make sure you're right close to this side, Matthew, the left, okay? A little village, but we're not going to go that way. Just in case you still can't get to the river from there, we have to walk back up this road. So we're going to continue on this road for another 10 minutes and it gets directly to the hotel. Really don't like walking on this road at all. I think you gathered that by now. Right, after taking our lives in our hands, walking along that road, we're back at our hotel. So we're going to go back into the room, freshen up for a bit, and then come back down for lunch shortly. So we're sitting on our balcony. We're going to be here for about 20 minutes, just relaxing. And then we're going to go down and have our lunch just by the river over there on those tables. Yesterday when we had dinner here, the food was really, really nice, which is why we decided to have lunch here instead of going into town. But we're enjoying just sitting in my room with view because I keep saying it all the time, but the view And the landscape here in Yangshuo is just absolutely stunning. So beautiful to just sit and watch it. So we've come outside to eat. It's not raining, it's dry, it's reasonably warm. I put my t-shirt on now, I didn't want the hoodie. Matthew still decided to wear his hoodie, and Holly did a t-shirt as well. So we're going to sit here for a while, order our lunch, eat it nice and slowly, admiring the views. Yeah, I think we'll enjoy this. So we've ordered our meals. We basically, because we enjoyed it so much yesterday, we've ordered exactly the same things each. So Matthew's gone for sweet and sour pork. I've gone for beef with sesame and ginger. And Holly has gone for a meat lover's pizza. Matthew's also having a banana milkshake. He had the chocolate one yesterday. I'm going to try an apple and cinnamon milkshake. And Holly is going for the orange juice because it is really nice orange juice, freshly squeezed. Tastes real good. If you are interested to see what the menu is like here at the Yangshuo Mountain Retreat, if you've got WeChat, just scan this code now and it will take you directly to their menu. So hopefully that comes across really clear. So just scan that, you'll see their menu. It's very extensive. It's a mixture of Chinese, Western, desserts, starters, appetizers, salads, everything on there. What are you drinking your drink through, Holly?
Bamboo straw.
Yeah, real bamboo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Beef,
Beef, that's mine, thank you. Shay, thank you.
Only for the girl.
Yeah, thank you. Shay.
Sweet and sour pork.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. So I know we've ordered exactly the same thing as we did yesterday, but it still tastes really, really good. I'm still glad that we ordered this. You're really enjoying that pizza. And Matthew's enjoying his sweet and sour pork. In fact, I think Matthew's sweet and sour pork is nicer than my beef.
It is.
And my pizza's nicer than both of them.
To you, maybe.
You should have gone this one.
Maybe I should have got yours. Me and Matthew have now finished. As soon as Holly finishes her pizza, I think we're going to go back to the room for a bit and just sit on the balcony, admiring the view.
I'm on the last one.
Yeah, you are on the last slice. So we're going to sit on the balcony, admire the view, watch the rafts coming down continuously. And it is continuously, there's just a steady stream of rafts as far as the eye can see all the way up the river from where we are here. Like I said on yesterday's video, we're just here just to relax. So we've already had 2 really hectic weeks in China. Start off in Beijing, then going on to Xi'an. Well, that was a wasp around me then.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Is there?
Oh yeah. It just flew off there.
There was a wasp flying around my ear. I could hear it buzzing, but I couldn't see it. Okay, so what was I saying? So we started off in Beijing, we then went to Xi'an, then we went to Shanghai, then to Chengdu, and now we're in Yangshuo. Oh, and Guilin as well, just before we came here. Although this is the Guilin region that we're in. So it's a really hectic 2 weeks. So we're relaxing for a couple of days here. This is like a break in our holiday, just to relax, do nothing, and just kind of wind down a little bit. But then tomorrow, we're going to be heading to Hong Kong for the final leg of our trip, where we're going to spend 5 days in Hong Kong. I've mentioned it in my other videos as well, but if you are interested in this trip that we're taking here, and you're interested in all the locations, the hotels we've stayed in, the attractions that we've visited, I've created a free PDF downloadable guide that you can get to with a link in the description, totally free, and it's just about our experiences, where we stayed, the attractions, any hints and tips that we've picked up along the way, because we've found that because of what's happened with the situation with China in the last few years, all the information that we were looking at was out of date. So it was at least 4 years out of date, and China has changed so much in the last 4 years. As you're probably aware, there's so much out of date information out there. So this free PDF guide, easily downloadable, link in the description below. Just sharing our experiences, sharing our accommodation advice, sharing the tips that we've learned along the way, and basically get information about this trip, and hopefully you'll find it useful. Totally free. Down the link down below. Don't know how many times I'm going to say that. In the link down below. This is me recording this. Next day is the outro. Sorry I didn't record an outro yesterday. Basically, Matthew's become quite ill with food poisoning. He's been sick, so we just stayed in the room all night. We cancelled all our plans for the evening. So I'm going to end this video here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Next time on Travelshorts Epic China Trip.